The Dark Knight returns in this classic 1940s inspired noir take on one of my favorite superheroes of all time, guys. I absolutely love Batman. Like, Batman is quintessential superhero, comic book, legendary, legacy character. You know, I absolutely love Batman, and this is incredible. Caped Crusader, super stylish, and I'm just gonna say it, guys. The one thing that stands out for me in this show is the art direction, the style that they decided to go with, the look and feel of the show. Batman is the world's greatest detective. He's always been that. Now, you put him in a space, an environment where he can shine. And this is the environment where he shines the most, guys. And what I love about the show is it's not an origin story. You know, we're not going to dive into another Batman origin story. At this point, everybody knows Batman. I mean, he's an old man. The guy is old. He's very old. So this just focuses on the character and putting him in an environment where we basically haven't seen him before. And I can't believe Bruce Timm is back. That's insane, guys. The fact that he returns to this character. I mean, I absolutely love Batman, the animated series. That iconic music. I mean, I'm still watching. It's on Netflix right now, so I'm still watching that show back to back. I love the fact that each episode is different, you know, and this follows a similar structure where it's villain of the week. You know, each episode is different. It focuses on a different character, different villain, and it has its own unique story structure. Now, this is the type of storytelling that can only work in this type of medium, in this space. It wouldn't work anywhere else. Even if you go watch the animated series, like, it's not connected. You get that certain episodes that's connected, and they'll specifically say this is part 1 or this is part 2. Now, the fact that they went with that direction makes this show actually feel like a spiritual successor to the animated series, and you definitely get that vibe. I mean, even the opening credits is brilliant, guys. Like, I'm going to leave the link down below. You can watch the opening credits. It's vintage, it's classic, it's stylish. You know, I still can't believe that HBO Max, you know, skipped putting this show out. I mean, this is a win for Prime Video. This is amazing. And I mean, if this is an indication of how they handle this material, I can only imagine how Spider-Man Noir is going to be with Nicolas Cage. That's just going to be incredible. Now, back to our favorite Dark Knight. You know, the one thing I also want to talk about is the fact that this show doesn't go out of its way to make Batman a very likable character, or just, you know, the world in which it's set, Gotham City, to be very likable. It's not doing that. It's basically putting you dead center in the middle and just telling the story it wants to tell. Now, look, when it comes to the animated series, this was geared towards kids, you know, because it was in an era where certain things couldn't be too outlandish. I mean, you're trying to sell toys, so there has to be a certain element that appeals to kids. Now, we live in an age now where with certain things, I mean, if you structure it a certain way, you can basically say, you know what, this is for a mature audience, or this is for grown-ups, and people will understand that. Now, you can definitely tell that they toyed with the ideas in the animated series, but here they can actually dive in head first and, you know, tell the type of stories that they want to tell with a little bit of a mature undertones, and, you know, definitely take it there. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, when you look at Batman as a character and you look at his rogues gallery, there's mature things happening. And that's another aspect I want to talk about. I want to talk about the rogues gallery. Now, your favorites return, especially Catwoman, Harley Quinn, and you also have the Penguin in here. Now, there's a few changes to the rogues gallery. I don't want to go in and spoil anything for you guys, but there's a few changes here that You know, they don't feel out of place. Make no mistake. I mean, it's not one of those instances where you're like, oh, why did they do this? This doesn't feel right. No, it fits in very well with the era. And that's what I love about this show. It stays true to the era in which it's set in. That 1940s, you know, trench coat, Tommy gun vibe. Brilliant, brilliant, guys. And, you know, look, this is not on the same level as the animated series. I'm just being honest, you know, but it's the first season, you know. It's still basically trying to find its feet. I think things will kick on when it comes to season 2. Like, I mean, like the animated series itself, it started off slow, but once it got into its stride, you could tell that, well, this is something special. This is something incredible. And I love the fact that it's not modernized. There's no cell phones, you know, there's no high-end technology. It's just rooted in reality, you know, and that gives the show a different feel and vibe. And I definitely like the show, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's not a game changer. It's not as impactful as the animated series. Make no mistake. But it's definitely worth the watch, guys. I give this a 3.5 out of 5 for season 1. Caped Crusader. I can definitely tell that, you know, there's an admiration and there's a love for the character, and I can definitely see in which direction they were going with this show. So that's why I'm saying I would love to see where season 2 goes, because Batman is a generational character. You can always build upon stories and add different elements, and I would really love to see where they go next with this. And I think they should just stick to Batman, you know, just keep things Batman, his rogues gallery, stay with that idea. I don't want Justice League in here, you know. I don't want it to be too outlandish. Just stick to what the character and the essence of what the character is. And I would love to see where they take it next, guys. That's it for me, guys. You know, I absolutely love Batman, you know, and Batman 1, Year One is one of my favorite graphic novels of all time. I absolutely love this. The Killing Joke, The Dark Knight Returns. There's so many brilliant Batman stories that has yet been told, and you know, I can't even wait to see the Batman 2, or who they cast as Batman in James Gunn's new universe. I mean, this is a character that people will never grow old of. This character, guys. I'm just being honest, and it's a generational character, like I said before, and watching him return in this style is must-watch television, guys. Don't sleep on the show, guys. If you are a real Batman fan, you'll definitely enjoy this one. Please let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Have you seen this? Does it look incredible? It's fantastic, guys. It's brilliant. It's fantastic. That's it for me, guys. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. I will definitely catch you on the next video.